What is going on, Guardian? Soldier Only here from Sports Nerd Web. Welcome to this week's episode of Destiny Unplugged. We got a couple things to get into this week. As you know, the Destiny 2 hype train has been moving right along. First things that we'll get into this week, some recent news on the PC version came out not that long ago, just actually a few minutes ago. It's regarding, because there was already some stuff going around. We didn't know if Destiny 2, the PC version, was going to be released on Steam, or if Activision would have their own client. And it looks like that Destiny 2 PC won't require Activision's own client. This is from an article on WCCF Tech. Destiny 2 has finally been announced last week for consoles, and the game will also mark the PC debut of the series. In the game's reveal trailer, however, there was no mention of Steam, leading to speculation that Activision is planning to launch its own client alongside the highly anticipated game. Thankfully, it seems like this won't be the case. According to a report from Gadgets 360, Destiny 2 won't require an Activision client to run, as the game in development by Bungie will release on Steam. There's still no news on a possible Windows Store client, so there's still a chance that Destiny 2 could be an Xbox Play Anywhere title. Me personally, I hope that it will be an Xbox Play Anywhere title, because me being a streamer and content creator, obviously with Destiny 1 I have it on both PS4 and Xbox, so with Destiny 2, eventually I would have it on all three platforms as well. With the Xbox, it would be nice to be able to play that one on to be able to play the Xbox version on PC. Continuing with the article, last week a GameStop employee shared a document. My computer just messed up. Where are you going? Last week a GameStop employee shared a document by Bungie used by the developer to inform the retailer about the game. Bungie plans to fully reveal their vision for the new game in their own event dedicated to Destiny 2. I believe that's referring to most likely the live stream that Bungie has already announced that will be on May 18th. A live stream that that's supposed to be the gameplay reveal for Destiny 2. Okay, so this is a quote from that document by Bungie that was sent to GameStop. Quote, Destiny 2 is a new beginning. Everything about the game that has been entertained millions of players will be bigger and better. Returning players will find a world that leads them faster into the action and equips with new awesome rewards. New players will have an easier time discovering the fun that has made Destiny a legendary age and making the friends that will keep the rooted in the finest community in gaming. They worded this weird. More than ever, this will be a game where friendships are made. We're telling a new story about the Guardians and their battle to defend their home. Favorite characters are set to return, and players will meet new heroes on their next voyage. The action will explode across a cinematic campaign that will lead players to new worlds and back home again. All year long, we will be revealing new threats, new places to explore, and new ways for Guardians to fight. Our first destination will be our own event dedicated to Destiny, where we will unveil our bold plans for the future. We can't wait to share the details with our community and begin a conversation that will welcome new players to join them. End quote. So one thing in here that I'm definitely taking notice to is the fact that it says the action will explode across a cinematic campaign that will lead players to new worlds and back home again. One thing I've kind of talked about already is from the material that we've seen of Destiny 2 so far, you could tell that they're definitely going with a really human themed. All the Guardians we've seen are human. They don't have their helmets on anymore. It looks like that they're trying to forge a better connection between the player and their character, which is great. So it also makes you wonder if most of the game will be taking place on Earth with the tower in the city being attacked. You kind of have to wonder if most of the game will take place on Earth since you're fighting there and trying to rebuild that back up. Obviously, we will go to other worlds. They're not going to have a full game just on Earth. But it is good to hear in here that it says action will explode across a cinematic campaign that will lead players to new worlds and back home again. So it's also good that we should be seeing new planets as well. Me personally, I obviously think that we'll probably see some of them return. Some of them from the first one we'll probably see return, plus some new ones. I have a feeling that Earth is probably going to be the biggest one, because from everything we've heard from rumors and stuff, is that it's actually supposed to be more open world, more, a lot of people are kind of hoping kind of Skyrim, kind of open world like that, where there's outposts and characters and stuff like that, where you would get your quests just in world. So we'll definitely have to wait and see. Getting into next is just a couple things real quick on the 2 expansions. They've already announced 2 expansions. One is supposed to be Trials of Osiris themed, and the other one is supposed to be Rasputin themed. And that's all. That's literally all we know. I mean, they have mentioned that each expansion will come, with obvious more missions, quests, gear, weapons, all that. The one thing that came out recently, though, is that the first expansion, the Trials of Osiris themed one, should be coming out winter 2017, so most likely probably like a December. And the Rasputin one is supposed to be spring 2018. So it looks like that they're following the format that they did it with Destiny 1 pretty closely. So that's good to see that we're getting 2 expansions pretty much most likely within like the first 6-7 months or so. And then getting into the TWAB this week. Excuse me. This week at Bungie, we're standing between 2 worlds. Destiny 2 is the world we are building. We've shared a vision of the stories we're going to tell there. The time will come to take more steps toward that world. That time is not now, but it is soon. Destiny 1 is the world we are still curating. There are final triumphs for you to achieve there. We are committed to stoking the fires that fuel the heat of battle. Every day we see Guardians who are still committed to fighting the good fight. In the weeks and months to come, the conversation about Destiny will take place in both worlds. Ever since the reveal, we've cataloged every question you've asked about Destiny 2. We are listening to all of you, and we are so very grateful that you're curious. You'll find some of your answers here. And then it has the Destiny 2 gameplay premiere livestream event, May 18th, 2017. We've updated our calendar on the front page. Make yours as well. May 18th is the next time we will tell you more about Destiny 2. And we won't just tell, we'll show. The gameplay premiere will be a memorable moment, the first time you see Guardians immersed in Destiny 2 action. Our focus right now is on making sure that live stream will be awesome, so we'll hold fresh remarks about Destiny 2 until then. We still want to know what you're thinking about. Keep expressing those curiosities by all means. All we ask is that you don't take it personally if we wait for the right moment to satisfy them. Continuing on, coming soon to the Iron Temple. So Iron Banner is coming back. Like we said, there are still fighting words to exchange in Destiny 1. Iron Banner is back next week. If you need max light, this is a good way to get there. If you have max light, this is a great opportunity to get a leg up on the competition. You've earned it. So, Iron Banner begins Tuesday, April 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific and will end Tuesday, April 18th at 2 a.m. Pacific. The game will be Control. You should know the drill. Control your spawn and make a beeline for the neutral zone in the middle. If you're going to capture the 3rd zone, you'd better be sure. That's usually when a good lead goes sideways. Okay, so, and it looks like that, oh, what the hell? Oh, I can't even remember the Iron Banner right now. Oh, Aphrodite. Looks like there's going to be auto rifles, shotguns, and then we have hunter armor, the cloak, and gauntlets. So yeah, it looks like it's for the hunter, warlock, and titan. It looks like it's class armor and gauntlets. Aphrodite will be waiting for you to collect some bounties and join the fray. We wish you good fortune. You'll need it. Watch out for those guardians bathed in the glow of new raid loot. They're feeling pretty satisfied with themselves right now. Show them the true meaning of war. Let's see, and it looks like that the Bungie bounty, yeah, the next target is actually Holtzman from DCP. So, playing the waiting game is never easy. Time is the final boss. May 18th will come sooner than we think, my friends. We're seeing to it that it will be worth the wait. In the meantime, we have glorious combat to keep us warm. Deej out. Alright, so that's good that Iron Banner is back. It's starting Tuesday for the week. Like I said, the Destiny 2 hype is in full swing. I'm glad that we're getting a gameplay reveal on May 18th, so I'm definitely stoked. Great time to be a Destiny player. Speaking of which, I actually finally did. I finally ran my first raid last night. We ran this week's weekly feature raid, Vault of Glass, the 390 light level version, and it was a lot of fun. I played. It was a raid group with the Team MZ fan, so it was a lot of fun. We're definitely going to be doing it some more. I'm going to go through the footage from the stream and clip it, and I'll probably upload some clips from it up to the YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that. That's pretty much going to do it for this week. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up button if you like the video. Sub to the channel for more content, and we will see you in the next video.